Michael Jackson, 1000% innocent. Lucky number 7. Lies run in sprints, but the truth runs in marathons. Take it to the audience.
Hi everyone, my name is Gadget Trish, or GT, and today I am going to do a review on Jermaine Jackson's You Are Not Alone, Michael, through a brother's eyes. Wow! Now, from the minute you open the book, clever all the way. The book is broken down into 3 sections. And in each section you have 7 chapters, which form something called 777. Now, if you don't know what 777 means, it's in the book. Do you know the significance of trees? Not only in Michael's life, but in the Jackson's life. Or his love for reading. Where did that start? For someone like me that loves to learn everything Jackson family, great book to start. The book gives you the early years, that's the first section, the middle years, the Havenhurst years, and the end years, which is the Neverland years. I found myself learning all these wonderful things about Michael that I never knew. Just the little tidbits, the reason why he loved Christmas lights and his love for candy and his business sense, which makes sense. Like what I love about the book is when Jermaine mentions something, pay attention because he's connecting dots for you. He's giving you pieces to a very, very big puzzle. I also like how he humanizes his dad. Of course he humanizes Michael, but humanizing Joe Jackson was the unexpected twist. He gives you insight to Joe's background, what makes Joe Joe. And I could relate to not understanding a father's love. Sometimes it's a stricter kind of love. It's not as nurturing as a mother. And this may not be everyone's story, but it's something I personally relate to. And whether people realize it or not, Joe plays a critical role into not only the Jacksons being the Jackson 5, but taking them to a level that is undeniably here. Like their music is timeless. You also get insight into headlines, both good and bad. I love how he addresses his issues with Michael, because remember, for those who have been following the Jacksons' career, some things have played out publicly. And like regular brothers and sisters, they have rivals. They don't always agree. And unfortunately for the Jacksons, who live this fishbowl lifestyle, everything they do gets magnetized in such a way that I think it's kind of unfair. We see this also in LaToya's book. Things happen, things go awry, and Jermaine addresses that, and kudos to that. I mean, because some of the fans have taken some of their dislike of Jermaine because of things that played out with Michael. And I've mentioned this in the LaToya review. I don't think Michael Jackson or any Jacksons need us to fight for them. They can take care of themselves. They can handle amongst each other. I love how Jermaine has historic context. Yes, they come from poverty, but I don't think you guys understand it to the level that he's describing. We're talking gangs. We're talking about a time period that in Gary, Indiana, that there really wasn't too many options. And the fact that Joe took them from there into Hollywood is an amazing story. So I definitely don't want to give everything away, but I will say this. This book is great for a Michael Jackson fan. This book is great for a Jackson family fan. This book is good for a Jermaine Jackson fan, because Jermaine definitely infuses some of his life and his significant periods in this book as well. Like when the breakup of the Jackson 5 into the Jacksons, you're going to learn a lot. If nothing else, it definitely made me admire the family even more. So I just want to give you a quick breakdown of the forms of the book, and then that's about it, and the differences. So you have the hardcover, which I would suggest just to have for your collection. You have the Kindle version or ebook version, which I love because you're able to have the book on the go. I keep this on me all the time in my iPod Touch, and I love their search engine where you type in a word, let's say the word tree, and it tells you where the word tree is mentioned in the book. Now, the audiobook, which is actually being done by his son, Jermaine Jackson II. How you doing, Jay? I like that version, but it is an abridged version, which means it's shortened. So I would suggest reading the book as well as listening to the audio, because it's definitely not the same. Some things were taken out in the audio version. But, you know, sometimes when I'm just walking down the street, I'll turn on the audio version, or if I just want to learn, read the book again, it's already in my Kindle version. This by far is one of my favorite books, period. Not my Jackson book, just like one of my favorite books. It's just a great story. Along with reading Jermaine's book, I would like to suggest a few things that will enhance this. Michael Jackson's moonwalk was mentioned in this book. Of course, you hear some of Michael's life through, of course, Michael's own words. Starting Over by LaToya Jackson definitely had some common threads. Certain things, even her mentioning her father, appreciating him and stuff. You're going to see some common threads. I like her point of view as well. You also have The American Dream, the Jackson The American Dream, produced by Jermaine Jackson, and the reality series, The Jackson's Dynasty. Again, some of the stuff mentioned in here, you see it in video. Jermaine, on a personal level, you did your brother and your family proud. I'm really glad I purchased this. And until my next post, Gadget Trish is out. Team Jackson family, bye! Hi, we're in the car. We're on our way to see Jermaine. All of a sudden, I got some serious butterflies.